I'm gonna go. I made cocoa like forever ago, and it's just sitting over there. Not that cocoa.
CococoooocoCO.
Not that cocoa. I'm.
Cocoa.
She's not sitting over there waiting for me to drink her. God damn it! I'll be right back. Are you still there? Or did you run off too?
Uh-huh.
Oh, there you are. Can you hear me?
Oh, sorry, I was checking Discord.
Hello.
That's a different set of unintelligible.
That's blue. Okay. That just sounds like that fucking dog.
No, what did Schnitzel say in the Rada Rada?
Yeah. I didn't watch much of that, but I know what you're talking about.
I didn't watch it. I watched this first season, but only because I am a John DiMaggio fanboy, and it's like I could listen to that man go Rada 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 like for like 3 hours straight and be entertained because like I'm thirsty for that man.
You should listen to the Thrilling Adventure Hour podcast. He's part of that.
Really?
He's not on there very often, but when he is, he's magnificent.
Well, now you've sold me.
Plus, it's just funny. It's just a funny podcast.
Oh man, some of the best shit. Have you ever seen like those script readings with voice actors?
Where they at conventions where they like read a popular movie, but then they switch which characters it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love those.
Can't remember what.
My favorite thing ever was Tara Strong as Bubbles from Powerpuff Girls reading Darth Vader.
I want them alive.
Beautiful.
That Tara Strong is an amazing woman with an amazing set of boobs.
Yes. Come closer. 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 I'm a 10-year-old boy! Beautiful.
Okay. I think it's cold. So hey, this is the Evil Guacamole Gamer. I'm the Guac and the devil. And you are?
Eating pizza.
Okay.
Maggie.
So here we go. It's your line.
Oh, it is. Hold on, let me finish chewing. So professional. Okay. Despite our slight confrontation last night, Mai was as peppy as usual the next day. It seemed like there was no reason for me to worry, but that didn't mean I didn't. What'd I do? The bell rang and class started. Miss Shizuka wrote origami flowers on the board in an ornate script, then turned to glare at the class. The flower festival is only a few days away. It's time again to start folding flowers to sell for the school. We do this every year, guys. I don't want to hear any groans. You're free to write me an essay on the importance of these funds for the school if you'd rather not participate. A few students rolled their eyes, but I smiled. It sounded kind of fun, and I hadn't folded origami in years. I'm handing out practice sheets because I know how bad you guys are at origami. I'm only going to teach you once, so pay attention. Shizuka returned to
Holy shit, teach.
Huh?
Holy shit, teach.
Not the greatest teacher. Shizuka returned to the front of the class, picking an ornate green paper.
Eep.
As she instructed the class, I realized that these were the most basic version of origami flowers. I was already familiar with them. I folded my practice paper with ease while Shizuka roamed the room, helping the students who struggled to follow along. These creases are weak! Kindergartners could do better than this! Hell, my ex could do better than this!
Oh shit.
Sad-
That's sick.
Calvary's here! Oh, sorry. Sadness passed across Miss Shizuka's face. She turned to the boy next to her and slammed her hand on his
She
head.
just turned... Did she just turn into Chef Ramsay's?
No, she turned into Tracer a little bit.
Well, no, just the character.
Oh, yeah.
not the
My
voice.
grandma can cook better than this, and she's dead. You need to be better. Be better for everyone's sakes. It seems like quite a few
It's
students were having trouble. I went to the front of the... What?
This origami flower is so undone. It's still made of bark.
I went to the front of the class. Oh, excuse me. Let me try that again. I went to the front of the class to get some new paper, passing John on the way back to my seat. His paper caught my eye. You folded this the wrong way. Your flower's going to be narrow if you keep going.
I'll be honest with you, Hannah. I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. Help me.
He kind of looked like he was about to
He really
cry.
doesn't. He really doesn't. He's never known anything that he is doing.
He has no self-awareness whatsoever. I knelt by his desk, unfolding and refolding his paper.
This looks perfect. You're so good at origami. Did you have to make flowers at your old school too?
No, I used to do origami a lot when I was younger. I guess muscle memory just kicked in. Think so.
Really?
Really? What an odd skill to have.
Is it?
Please.
John clasped a hand around my wrist.
I thought that said waist. If
I know,
holy
did
shit, that's
you?
getting fresh. It's like,
Calm down.
stay with me. Help me.
Sure, if you need it.
Yeah. Yeah. I knew I could count on you. Thank you, Hannah. You're a goddess.
I spent the entire rest of the class period slowly doling out lessons to John and PBG. I offered to help Shane, but he turned away from me, instead watching over John's shoulder. I kept my movements...
I do not need help about flowers.
I kept my movements large and exaggerated so he could see too. It was nice to feel useful. When class was over, I headed back to the dorms with Mai. We had a long night ahead of us filled with homework and the possible reward of chocolate ice cream should we finish on time. But before I got far, someone called my name.
Hana!
Hannah!
Jeff? Is everything okay?
Hey! Normal Boots Club has a meeting today and PG forgot to take his soccer uniform with him.
That fucking sounds like him. He held up a blue and gold uniform.
He won't have much time to change before practice if he doesn't have this. I have to run down to the field. Can you take it to him for me? Of course we can. Isn't that right, friend who I'm volunteering?
Mai grabbed the uniform from Jeff.
Awesome, thanks.
He dashed towards the field. Mai turned to me, victory running through her face.
Yay!
Finally, a chance to see Jared in his element. Come on, Hannah. Got to hurry.
We approached the Normal Boots club room, hearts thumping nervously. At least, I assume Mai's was. Judging by the way she was fidgeting like a hummingbird on acid, it was.
Okay, so we can see. I don't know if we looked at all of these posters before. So there's definitely the Asagao High School Host Club.
Mm-hmm. And there's a crying party
but also,
this Sunday.
hosted by Sad Girl.
Yes. Bring your own tissues, I think this is. Yes.
Oh, probably bring your own Tissues, BYOT.
Yes. And then calling all itty
Sunday,
bitty kitty collectors. I'm looking.
Yeah, I think we saw that.
I'm looking for Princess Pumpernickel.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We stepped up to the door and were about to knock when I heard my name on someone's lips.
Hana.
I froze and turned to Mai. Her face was lit and she pressed a finger to her lips. Bad idea. She leaned in closer to the door and I followed suit. Bad idea. If there's one thing I've learned in life, it's that you don't want to know what people say about you when you're behind your back, and you're not entitled to it. What they say behind your back is their business.
What people say behind my back is something I'm absolutely fascinated and desire to know.
I am too.
But largely in the sense because I want to know someone is talking about me behind my back.
I am too. Like, I mean, I think that's natural for everybody to want to know. But I think it was RuPaul who said, what people say about me when I'm not there is not my business. You know? Because people sometimes, like, I might say something about somebody that I like and know that sounds really harsh in the privacy of a conversation with somebody else. Just, I might be exaggerating to get it off my chest. So it's not a good way to know what people actually think about you. Because chances are, if I'm ranting to somebody about you, that's not how I feel about you. That's what I'm saying in the moment because I'm angry or frustrated or upset. You know? But if somebody was to be like, what do you think about this person? My answer would be very different. You know, it might be, well, they do this sometimes, but I like them because of this. This brings up
something very, very important.
Yeah.
Have you ever ranted about me?
Of course I've ranted about you. We're friends.
I want to know.
Have you ever ranted about me? You have. I know you have.
I don't like.
Oh, come on. We've had fights before, Brad. I know you've ranted about me to somebody.
I tend to wear my heart on my sleeve for this sort of stuff. And it takes like being put into a position where like I'm no longer able to be open with somebody that for me to rant about them, i.e. like you know, the shit that like not to bore the audience with my personal family problems, but like weird bad shit happened with family, and it's like, well, I have to rant about it because I'm not capable of being comfortable just being out there with them about it.
Well,
so.
Yeah, and like 9 times out of 10, if I'm ranting to somebody about somebody else, it's because what I'm ranting about is petty, or there's no point in bringing it up to them because it's not as big of a deal as I'm making it out to be, and I just need to get it off my chest. Like, it's not... And I'll tell you now, the person I rant to the most about you is Emmy. So it's not like I'm ranting to like some complete stranger who now thinks that you're totally a dick, fair. You know? Like, I try not to do that.
Or at least as much as like she doesn't think I'm any more of a dick than
you're right. She can form an opinion on you by herself. She's not taking the things I'm saying and forming an opinion about you. So, you know.
I mean, Emily's known me longer than my wife has, so, you know.
And 9 times out of 10, I'm not even really saying anything. Like, the couple of times we've had a fight, it's just me going over the fight. Well, he said this, and then I said this, and then he said this, and I can't believe he said that, and, you know, and all that stuff. You know, it's not a thorough analysis of your character. So it just kind of backs up what I'm saying. You don't necessarily need or want to know what people say about you behind your back. Like, it's a very hard but important lesson to learn.
I still want to know, but like I like I can comprehend like whatever you said to Emily is probably like it may have like even if it was harsh, it's like probably like, well, shit, I probably deserve that. But that's just kind of the way I am about it.
And I will say this: there's nothing that I won't say to somebody else about somebody that I wouldn't, under the right circumstances, say to somebody's face. But sometimes, like I said, it's just easier to say it to somebody else. You know, because you don't want to burden that person with your complaints or your objections or whatever, because they're not as big of a deal as you think they are in the moment.
Yeah, no, I can respect that and understand that. I'm trying to think. I don't think I like the few times we've actually had fights, largely
politics.
Like,
the times we fought have been over politics usually.
Yeah. I also have the issue that I somehow I think I get people to be very sympathetic to my position and then get more angry about it than I do. So I have the problem like I can accidentally galvanize people against somebody.
Yeah.
It's like this is like can you believe that, you know, that they would do this or think this or whatever, and then like the person responds like they're a shitty person to you. It's like, whoa, no, that's not what I was going for. No.
Okay. We're playing a game. Don't include all that.
Yes, we're playing
a
a
game.
game.
Don't include all that.
Playing the feud. Yeah, no, it's, I don't know what I'm gonna cut out of that, but probably most of it. So hi, we're back.
We just had a long political discussion in the middle of a Let's Play. No big deal.
Well, it wasn't even like I don't even know how much. I might cut out some of the friend, but who knows?
People like meta
Probably
stuff
like 10
like that.
minutes cut out.
I like meta stuff like that when I watch Let's Plays. Like I don't know, but it's up to you.
Like the problem is like how am I gonna slice that? Like, at what point do I stop?
At some point, just start.
May be to cut it all.
At some point, just start speeding it up, chipmunk style, and then stop.
Yeah. Oh, like I did in one of the first few episodes. It's like it just keep on going like this.
Yeah, just like it just
fast forward
gradually just.
And then cut to something else, like just random. It's like holy shit, they're still at it. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, your line.
Dude, I think it's Dude, I think it's fine.
What the fuck?
What do you? Sorry, doing what's his name from Gravity Falls. Dude, I think it's fine. What do you think you're doing? What do you think she's going to do to us? You need to calm down. The tits.
No.
But it's so pink. No one has hair like that.
He's so harassed.
Don't tell me it's a dye job. We have no proof of this. People can't choose their hair color. Shame. That's a really poor reason to judge someone. Next, perhaps you would think of some other system of melanin that you would like to judge people on. John. Problematic as fuck. Wait, no. John. Shane being problematic. Whatever. I'm blaming John. I know, but I don't trust people with pink hair. You know there's more to it than just the color. Don't deny it. Weird things always happen around people with pink hair. Sure, but they're not dangerous.
Wait, why did you read Shane as Thatch?
Huh?
Why did you read Shane as Thatch?
Oh. Because I thought it said Satch. I don't know why. I will reverse that. Weird things always happen around people with pink hair.
Ugh.
Sure, but they're not dangerous. Are they?
Why is he like this? My heart sank. I stepped away from the door, unwilling to hear more.
Anna,
I held up my hand and shook my head. Just when I thought I was beginning to win Shane over, was this how he truly felt about me? No! Because things said in private are,
Okay, also, like, if I was her and heard this, it's like, oh, like, it doesn't, it's like, at this point, it's like, oh, I'm not winning him over because he's fucking stupid about the color of my damn hair.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, like, I don't know because I've experienced very little discrimination in my life. Even you know, the whole being bi, I haven't really, you know, other than one instance at Disney World, which sounds like bullshit or like a joke, but no, really. But it's like, it kind of be like, if I found somebody who's like, no, they hate you because you're bi, it's like, oh, well then I don't have to worry about their opinion anymore.
it's like, oh, I'm glad I know so I can avoid the fuck out of them, you know?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I don't have to give a fuck anymore. Like, but, like, I haven't really experienced it, so I don't know if it's that, like, easy to be like that, you know? I'm coming from a position of white male cis privilege out my ass.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh, you know what? I did look up the ending for Shane's thing, but nobody gives you the actual blow by blow what happens. They just tell you what the correct answers are to get the best ending.
Wow.
So, like, I guess, I don't know, maybe I'll watch somebody's LP of it after this or something.
Maybe you should watch Shane's, because I think every one of the people in it did
their own
an LP of it. But
to answer her question, no. What people say behind you, what people rant about behind you, behind your back, is not how they really feel. The only way to know how somebody really feels is to be inside their head. People posture all the time. They rant. They say things they don't mean, especially if they think you're not listening. And it's not a good indication, and you should let people's private thoughts be private. That's just how I feel. And it sucks, because I too would like to know what every person says about me behind my back, but never leads to anything good.
Let's see, like, I want to know what people say behind my back, but I don't really feel like judging them about it. Like, I don't want to be like, I don't want to know, because I want, like even if they said mean shit about me, it's like, good, I want to hear what the real mean shit is that people say, instead of, like, and not because it's like, now I can be angry at them, it's like, now I can understand what I'm doing that's making them mad or hurting them.
But that kind of,
you know?
that kind of, finding that out does not necessarily help you change what you're doing. Nor does it necessarily mean that person is right and that you should change what you're doing. That person could be being petty, or not know what they're talking about, or maybe they're missing some important clue, or maybe, I don't know, there's like lots of things, you know? That's why it's so sticky and complicated, and you just gotta let it go.
True.
Anyway. I'm heading back.
But
I stepped past
BBG's.
her. I stepped past her, walking as quickly as I could back to the dorms. You would kind of think it would make her happy that everybody else is taking up for her, though. Like, that's their friend. That's their friend whom they love and hang out with all the time and think is great. And they're, like, going against him on where she's concerned.
I could still see where, like, having one person really, like... Especially, I guess I could see if we look at it as something like, if this is something that she's been it's been a source of abuse for, like, if this is why she's bullied is because she's got pink hair, you know, and it's like, come here and there's still somebody that you thought you were winning over and everything, but no, they still fucking hate you because of your hair. Because you have no choice over.
You and I are very much, oh, so this is how they really feel. Well, then fuck them. She's not like that. She wants everybody to like her, and she's very insecure and, you know, and all that stuff. So, but anyway. Luckily, I didn't pass anyone on my way back. I didn't think I could manage small talk without bursting into tears after what happened. I kicked off my shoes and went to set my backpack down by my desk, passing the mirror. I paused as I did so, turning to the mirror, evaluating myself on a whole new level. So much grief. My hair caused me so much grief over the course of my life. Now, for some reason, Shane thought I was suspicious. I smoothed my hair with my hands, the shortness of it catching me by surprise. It was softer when it was long. With a sigh, I turned away and collapsed onto my bed, hugging Mr. Bunny to my chest.
Oh, wait.
Should I dye my hair, Mr. Bunny? I raised him...
I like the pink!
You have to edit a little mochi head onto him. I raised him up, staring into his glassy eyes. Yeah, you're right. I rolled into my side, squeezing Mrs. Bunny to my chest. Satch said it...
Damn right!
Satch said it himself. You don't choose your natural hair color. Miss Bunny was small against me, and I smiled at her. At least she still liked me. Shaking my head, I went to my desk. I had better things to do than mope.
You go get him, girl! You're still studying, Hannah?
I took my headphones out of my ears and turned to Mai. Our plans for that evening were postponed, and I silently thanked her for not pushing me to keep them. I wasn't in the mood anymore. Yeah, it's only been a few hours.
You haven't moved since I left the room last.
She climbed her bed, dangling her hands off the side. Oh, and dangled her hands off the side. I was like, that's not grammatically correct.
Climbed her bed and dangled her hands off the side.
So I just read something, because, like, I'm kind of, you know me, I'm always trying to do 8 things at once. Apparently, if you play this game, and you get every single person's route, there's an extension of Gerard's route that you can only get by completing the entire game.
Of course.
That's hilarious.
Because you've completed, so the completionist route completes it completely. Perfect. Brilliant. At least take a break, okay?
Well, I have been meaning to return to the book I checked out. It was overdue, and I had to do it at some point. I was going to do it today, but after what happened, it was the last thing I wanted. That didn't make it any less overdue, though.
Go do that. Meet me at dinner afterwards. We'll make it a date. A sapphic date. Ding. If you're going to spend the rest of your life studying, at least be nutritionalized.
That's not a word. I stretched, bending backwards to apologize to my back for the hours of arching over a desk. I would have a hunchback by the end of my school career, I was sure. You're right. I'll go. I'll see you at dinner. It was pretty late when I got to the library. No one came at this time unless there was a term paper due. Since it was still relatively early in the year, the room was barren. Satch was working the desk as expected, but he was joined by PBG and Paul. As soon as I saw them, I turned around, trying to walk right back out, but...
Hana.
Hey, Hana.
Unfortunately, my hair also made me stick out like a sore thumb. I reluctantly joined them at the counter.
What's going on?
What's up?
Not much. I'm taking a study break to return to the book I checked out. I took the book out of my bag and handed it to Satch.
That book. I can't help but notice you're reading The Princess Betrothed. Good, isn't it?
Yeah, I never would have read it without Satch's suggestion, so I have to thank him. He nodded and put the book on the to-be-sorted shelf.
No problem. I don't work in the library for nothing. I make minimum wage. I have another suggestion for you, if you need one.
No thanks, I just want to get back to the dorms.
Oh, come on. It's almost dinner. Let him check out this great book for you. Then we can all go to the cafeteria together.
Well, alright. That was the last thing I wanted to do, but I was really bad at showing people that I didn't want to talk.
Follow me to the fiction section.
We set off through the library on an epic quest for adventure and fortune. My mind raced, trying to think of a good excuse so I didn't have to follow them to the cafeteria.
Here it is, the Banana Club.
He pulled a bright yellow book off the shelves. The Banana Club was written across in a bold font.
Now, I know it sounds, kinda dumb. Looks kind of really dumb too, honestly, but trust me, it is one of the most moving books I've ever read. The ending crushed.
Oh no. He put a fist to his mouth and blinked rapidly. Don't cry now, Satch.
I'm gonna stop before I spoil everything. Like a spoiled, boily banana club.
He handed the book to me and I gazed blankly at the cover. Thanks, Satch.
And, Hannah?
Huh?
Are you alright? Don't look very well. Do I need to crush some freshmen?
I wasn't really. But of course there was no way I was going to tell Satch that I eavesdropped on their private conversation. That's why this is awkward and never works out. I am just feeling a little under the weather. I conjured a fake cough. It sounded pathetic. I think I'm going to skip out on dinner too. I'm not feeling well enough. Satch narrowed his eyes and nodded.
If you say so. Do you still want to read this book?
Yes, I do. Your suggestions haven't failed me so far.
Okay, let me check it out for you real quick so you can get back and rest.
When we got back, PBG and Paul were off on the other side of the room, Paul waving a book vehemently at PBG. Satch stepped behind the counter and grabbed my book.
You know, if something is bothering you, but you're still getting used to the school, we're all here for you to talk to.
I know.
Transfers have it hardest around here, and everyone knows that.
I nodded. He passed the book to me and I put it in my backpack.
Just don't be a stranger, alright?
I won't. Thanks, Satch. I'll see you tomorrow. I waved goodbye to him and made my way back to the dorm. Somehow, Satch always knew when I was upset and how to make me feel better. I hoped that Paul and PBG weren't acting any different to me than normal either. Maybe it really was just Shane with the problem. Whatever problem that was. He's hair racist. He's hair.
Hana.
Hana!
I looked up. John was standing just in front of my desk, eyes glittering. Yes?
Hey.
I need you in my play. Please, Hana!
John grabbed my shoulders, his arm shaking so much I felt like I was vibrating. Whoa.
The drama club. Our play this year. We're doing Romeo and Juliet. I've been thinking about it for so long. I couldn't have just anyone. I wasn't finding anyone who fit my particular needs. But then you came along. I've been watching you. I'm sure you could do it. Please, Hana. I need you. Only you.
Did he want me to be Juliet?
Huh.
At least come see what I've been working on. Please, Hana. Weird.
I would say I don't know because
Yeah, I don't know.
we're not interested
I
in
don't
John.
know. Yep.
I'm not really the acting type. I'm too shy and no one would want to watch me. John looked like I just kicked Jacques in the face. I would never. It's not Jacques' fault. He's John's spirit. Oh, sorry. But I can at least come and see what you want me to do.
Awesome. This'll be great. Meet me after school. Meet me after school in 5 minutes to get your ass kicked. Meet me after school in the theater. I've got everything prepared for you.
Yeah, great. Hey, quit typing and read.
This isn't important. But, well, now that that's settled, come on, Hannah. Let's go to lunch.
He hustled out of the room with a bird. Oh. I was like, yeah, he always has a bird. He hustled out of the room with a bird-like grace. I stared after him. It was like a whirlwind just left. He, honestly, reminded me a lot of Mai.
Hey.
You coming, Hannah?
He poked his head around the corner. Yeah. He might have been spending too much time with that bird.
This episode has gone really long.
Has it?
Although we got like 20 minutes.
True.
But still, it's
Cut
at
out
like
the middle. Oh, we're
still
so close.
at like over 40 minutes.
We're so close to finishing the first chapter. No, we're not that close. We're not that close. We can end the episode.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So yeah, this has been Evil Guacamole Gaming.
Yeah, it has.
And I am the Devil's Advocado.
I'm Maggie.
And farewell.
Bye-bye!
Did the and thing again. Bye-bye.
I just did the Markiplier bye-bye. Because it's funny.
Bye-bye.
He's probably trademarked it.
I
We're probably gonna
tried-
get content.
Got that. By Markiplier Inc.
Quick, before the episode goes out, do your best Jacksepticeye impression.
Top of the morning to ya! I got nothing.
Wow.
Didn't he do? I don't know. I'd never watched Jack. Oh wait, no. I've watched one episode because he did the Shadows game.
No, that is his intro. Yeah, it is. You're right. It's just funny.
Just fucking like live to the stereotype. It's like top of the morning to ya.
Yep.
Although that came out more like the king from Dokapon Kingdom.
Hey, Mom's trying to do things on the computer that you're standing on.